and do custom codes.
So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time. Yeah, they grinding, but we grinding different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time to fish. Better not leave a minute stop. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding,
Do you send the invite?
we riding with
Yeah,
each other.
Oh,
Ain't no
yeah,
I
I bet I'm just.
I didn't even know. Okay. Franchise.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm about to load in right now.
Fantasy draft.
You see, it's two type of people in life.
You said you were the Raiders?
There's people that wake
Yeah,
up and
right.
wish they had it. There's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Photo pour so photo gin. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, gang, gang. Know we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep. Looking in the mirror, all I see is everything that I wanted to be. My city depended on me. That's on G.O.D. Grew up watching
can
my
pick
mama
the-
become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like
You gotta pick the other
MLB.
shit.
Bottega boots ain't cheap. My
Yeah, I
car
see
ain't
it.
got no key. I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my
But
shot.
you do it
now
a
I ain't
draft
gon' miss
anyway,
it.
so-
All I know is to go get it.
Yeah, I know.
All my
So
life
you
I've
do it
been a
for-
go-getter.
for-
All
for
I know is to
jerseys.
go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son.
The jerseys,
Go
though.
get it.
Yeah.
Go get it.
I'm just gonna go Cardinals.
Go get it.
Cardinals.
Photo pour so photo
Yeah.
genic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
Are you ready? Oh, you gotta do your coach.
I just did it. I did my head coach. I did my custom.
Photo pour so photo genic. All I
You
know
good?
is
I'm
to
in.
go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it.
The
All my life
Arizona
I've been a go getter.
Cardinals are
All I
now
know is
on
to
the
go
clock.
get it.
Good luck,
Wake up in
man.
the morning, kiss my
You
son,
too, yo.
then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a
Now
move.
on the clock, it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Yeah, I jump out the booth. Then I might go through the roof. Count on the ring, stuff. My team is the truth, but they some liars to you. And they never sing, huh? But they always shoot. And all of their diamonds are new. And that's why I'm here with villain, cause I really get it. And I need all my honeys in blue. You gotta choose. choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. Make a choice. I need 100 pack for my boys. Deep be hating and talking and hating. I bet you I kill the noise. I've been a man like I'm paying. I boost up my rating. You know how I play with toys. Pop out on any occasion, get standing ovations. They can't help it but rejoice. They all wanna
It be like that.
cause I got my foot on the opposition neck and ain't no apologies. 100 yards, you know I own all the property. Daddy's home, you know I own all the property. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose.
The Las Vegas Raiders now on the clock.
Been at the bottom, I got the prove.
Extended.
You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose.
Holy.
Make a move. Been at the bottom, I got the prove. You gotta choose. You like the top or you just like to lose. Make a move. Been at the bottom,
Oh my God. That's a hard decision right there.
It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock.
And
I'm alive in the dark. And I keep getting strong.
I knew it.
My limit's the sky.
The Cardinals on the clock now.
Impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time.
That's gonna be crazy. How the fuck I end up with this nigga? That would be ridiculous.
I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you, war. We can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise, make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my time is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shining the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise, make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise.
With the next pick, the Raiders are on the clock.
I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more so astounded. Yeah. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights.
And now on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals.
I do the impossible, impossible.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
I do the impossible, impossible.
The Las Vegas Raiders now on the clock.
I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold.
The Arizona Cardinals are now on the clock.
And I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold.
It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock.
From my boy heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching like, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it on my own.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold.
With the next pick, the Raiders are on the clock.
And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold. I'm top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the
The
panel chose.
Cardinals
Put my name
on
up like
the
a
clock
banner
now.
bow. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name up who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone.
And now on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals.
Come treat it, humps, yeah, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Drew be caught like a temperature zero. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavily, then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it on my own.
Now on the clock, it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
If I touch it, then it's
The Las Vegas Raiders now on the clock.
I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, and I go, and I go. If I touch it, then it's cold, then it's cold.
The Arizona Cardinals are now on the clock.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go with Kenny Pickett. Third.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
That don't even look like him though, but that's crazy. I thought I picked him, bro. Oof. Now my whole team is different now. Now I gotta think about this. I need protection like a motherfucker.
The Cardinals on the clock now.
Yo, that's crazy though, bro. I thought I picked David Carr. I was laughing the whole time. I'm like, how the fuck I picked the Raiders and I end up with Derek Carr? It's like, nah, no, but that's even funnier. Like, but bro, I didn't pick him. Thank God, because I would have been fucking left with, oh my God.
Now on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals.
One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot.
With the next pick, the Raiders are on the clock.
One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Now on the clock, it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
That my Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on
The
the
Arizona Cardinals are now on the clock.
This flex know they ready.
It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. They're on the clock.
Hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit. Grrr.
Are you good though?
Yeah, I'm straight.
You straight?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll skip it after my last two picks too.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
My last pick.
God that I trust, been taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Stage drop with leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets. Yeah, when we ready, me hit it heavy. I zoom out the part of my people already.
On the clock now. And now on the clock, it's the Arizona Cardinals.
I'm about to skip it, alright? Oh, unless you with it. I mean, are you still need more picks? Or you good?
Nah, I mean, I'm done. Essentially,
Good. But we only got 5 more rounds left.
I mean, whatever. You know, I'm good. Like, all my positions are basically filled. It's just backups that I need.
I'm so mad, yo. I thought I picked David Carr, bro.
The first thing I picked is the quarterback. That's the first thing I picked.
Nah, me too, nigga. No, it was my second pick, nigga. That's why I've been picking hella players, nigga. Nigga, I thought I picked David Carr. I'm like, the fuck?
My overall should be like 81 or so. Should be. Because most of my shit is A and B. On both sides.
I'm mad about the overall, nigga. I keep on telling you. But yeah. Nah, yeah, we could all have decent teams. This gonna be a season too, cause nigga, I'm stuck with Kenny Pickett, nigga, the rookie quarterback from Pittsburgh Steelers, nigga.
Damn.
This gonna be really a franchise, nigga.
Yeah, for you. I'm chilling. I
Yeah.
got Henry, Rodgers, boy Beckham over here. I'm chilling. Roster reshuffle. Complete the fantasy draft. All right, let's see who we got. Just line up.
I'm definitely about to.
Welcome to
Let's
Weekly
see.
Strat. This is how you access the new player help screen.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this straight literature.
Oh no, I got
Small
mixed in my
minded,
life.
all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gon' give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb, it's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a Renaissance star.
Time for this. Are we skipping the
Well, I
preseason?
got a preseason, yeah.
With my father, but why bother explaining my feelings?
Welcome
They leave that spread, and now you got all in your dread. Hey.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
Who's your quarterback?
It's week 1 of the NFL,
Rodgers.
and we've got a showdown in the
Aaron Rodgers.
AFC West.
I was gonna
It's
pick
the
him too.
Raiders and the Chargers, and it's coming up next.
You always pick Aaron Rodgers.
Like Rodgers.
Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today we start the new season with an AFC West Division battle right out of the gate between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
You saw that? That's crazy. But the sun, man.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
What the
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Burrow looking to pass. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign. Took his game to a new level and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his arm and occasionally with his...
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Now Pickett will look to pass it.
We're going to get something going for you, baby.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Ertz has it left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about.
Henry going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the run. Henry again. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derrick Henry. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turn confidence, and then take it down.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That time a 9-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to say right out of the gate.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Burrow will throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. On 3rd down, Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. It's a hard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pickett will look to throw it here. A check down here for Henry. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of
blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Another try after the first down sack. Pickett.
No!
Tipped and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 40-yard line. Few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football.
Hit him right in the fucking shoulder.
What the heck do I do with this thing?
Crazy.
And you say no better sight, but not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy. Now what do I do with it?
Go ahead.
Come on, give me this ball, man. Let me put some work in.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Take that. Oh, I'm taking it.
So the completion good for 6 yards.
Thank you.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Making it more work for me. Gave me that ball on like the 13.
Kamara up the middle. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Let's get a little bit of a run game going there.
First down, here's Burrow.
Let's get a little bit more.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
What's the score?
Right now, it's 7-3.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Room here to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Offense. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down.
Now the first carry for Zach Moss. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Yeah.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the
Hopefully
third
that
time
stupid
on the
ass
stretch
pick.
that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Caught out right by Renfro. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow back to Renfro again. Complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
And Burrow going to throw again. Touchdown! A.J. 6 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
No, I'm talking about the Chargers.
I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Yeah, this shit crazy too, so
And he
as soon
starts
as I
his new
online
year
one,
off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good.
I'm gonna promote that shit.
So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
I just had
So
my first
only
good
at
team.
7 now as they kick it away.
That'll happen.
No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdowns. Again, 1st and 10. They begin with Henry, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Pickett going to bootleg it. Sliding out of the pocket. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. And complete, right side to Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
I need to throw
He's
it.
going to get there. Down he goes. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Well, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel, okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Just the first quarter of tactic going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opening opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed it,
What the
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, He was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone.
Again? Nah.
Definitely looking for it. Definitely looking for it.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
Renfro
bringing it in over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara.
These niggas got tipped
and he'll get a few yards here to the 34. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league. And he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a there and get the running back to the ground.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh, look at that time.
Lets this go for Renfro.
Look at that time. Oh my God. See, I ain't no hater now.
This to the 30 before being taken down. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
Niggas, like that nigga had enough time to go to McDonald's from the drive-thru. From the drive-thru though, nigga with like 5 cars in front of him. Come back, eat it. Still had enough time to throw
bird shit, all that shit.
Yeah. Fuck his girl. His girl 9 months pregnant, have a kid. The kid grows to be 18. He's still fucking. Nah, but just like
he's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete here.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
I don't play with him, though. I definitely ain't throwing a bomb. I ain't throwing a bomb yet.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Aaron Donald, #1 pick of the draft.
So strong they can't block him.
I had to
He
get
records the sack.
Hell yeah. It's crazy, too, because I was going to pick a
You just
quarterback
cannot take a sack in that
in the
spot.
first pick.
You're
But I was like,
exactly
you know
right.
what?
You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now, a
Defense wins
3-point swing
championship.
right there.
And they missed
this
it.
one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really focus on your leg swing and proper technique.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Pickett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covering up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away
don't even care as long as it's not a
I'll
pick.
tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Ooh, yo, what
So
up?
they're
Yo,
forced
yo,
to
what's
punt
the
on
ref into the
fourth as
kicker
this one's
at?
away.
Yeah, I knew that.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
They had to give me
That
something.
punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John
should've got the
Heisman
flag.
quote about that,
Yeah.
right?
He ain't in there?
Ball is roughly a pro lay
And I hate how Madden got no
They
ref.
start the drive on the ground. Kamara. Good strength, but not
Like,
able
bro,
to get
like,
a
how's
whole
that so
lot.
hard to
Tackled shy
add
of
in
the
a
10.
fucking game, bro? Like, yo, every game got a ref. Soccer
On
game got a
second and
ref.
7.
Hockey game got a
Over
ref.
the middle, complete.
NBA got
That's
a ref,
Brown.
but Madden don't got a
And he's
ref.
brought
I mean, like,
down
he's on the
before
ref,
they
but
get
like,
across the 20-yard
yeah.
line.
I said that
Catch of
shit
the
dumb.
afternoon, and that gives
Obviously,
him
they got a
first
ref,
down.
but I'm saying though, like, they're not like
He
on the
ain't in the
field.
read right
Yeah.
there because it's zone
You know, like, he on the
So
sideline
timing
and
is
shit, nigga.
everything.
You're not on
This
the
time he
sideline,
waits for his
nigga.
man to come
Yeah.
open.
Supposed to be in there
Puts it right
huffing
on
with
him,
these
and they
niggas,
pick
man.
up
Yeah,
the first
nigga.
down.
I want to fucking hit a ref like on some
A
accident
10th
shit,
carry
nigga.
for Kamara.
Yeah,
And his rough
rock that
afternoon
nigga real
continues.
quick.
He's going nowhere again.
Then they send him to
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara.
They ain't gonna do that.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
They ain't gonna do that.
The
Cause
Chargers
yo, my
on
nigga,
third
like,
down.
I seen a
They've
glitch,
hit 4 of 7.
nigga.
Here it's
Like, not a
3rd and
glitch, but
3.
it was on YouTube and shit.
Here's
Fucking-
Burrow.
Cause on 2K
He's
and
got
shit,
a
they
man
be having
open.
girl
Let's have a
refs
Renfro.
and shit.
And for the moment, this
So
will be a first
basically,
down.
yo, this nigga
We have
had
the
fucking
marker
John
on the
Moran,
field.
bro.
Let's see
Yo,
if
I
this
don't know
stands.
how it happened, bro. But the nigga was driving, and somehow
And this
the
third
girl
down looking
ref
very
tried
tough
to take a
after the holding
charge,
penalty.
and John
3rd and long.
Moran just boomed it
Now
on
Burrow.
the
He bagged the shit out that bitch.
Yo, but bro,
He's going to find and
I
complete
wish I
it to
should've
Renfro.
saved it, bro.
And they will
Like,
stop him
I try to
short.
find it again,
They get him to
but
the ground at the
I couldn't.
27. No
That's
first
funny,
down.
bro.
That'll give him 8
Yeah.
that time. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Out is the punter, Cameron Johnson. First and 10, here's Pickett. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
No,
Wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into an expected
Represents
passing
that.
situation.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with
That
the
was a good
ball
throw.
without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Nick,
Not even strong.
yards on the punt. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Open man here is Conklin. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
Decent.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 45 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Now in his 6th season, Kamara just continues to be one of the best dual-purpose backs in football. He's never missed a Pro Bowl, and he has the most total yards in the NFL since entering the league in 2017. He actually played in his fewest games in a season last year and still had over 1,300 yards.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Burrow looking to pass. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the for you as a defender.
Yeah, I did that.
A toss left, Henry. And he's got it to about the 40.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On second down, to Rodney Patterson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Where are you going at? Oh my God.
Pickett back to throw.
Pressure applied,
and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Randy Gregory coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
How is that a fumble? Oh my God.
Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So able to force the fumble, but then they really couldn't move the football, and they get 3 points out of it. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
Where? Okay.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it in ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow.
Another.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Burrow will throw.
4 touchdowns.
Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
There is nothing.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
Sacks and interceptions, baby. That's all we about. Another interception.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner.
I'm throwing a high.
Is it more than
Why are you throwing the ball, nigga?
This is a tough one. Almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
Why are you throwing the ball?
Because I can't run it.
Burrow's throw
Then
taken
punt
in
it,
there by
nigga.
Crowder.
What are you doing, nigga?
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down.
No, but I say put up first down. I'm just saying, nigga.
Play action. It's Burrow.
I can't help
It's
that.
complete to Brown, right side. Down to the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. On third down, Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Bass is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Raiders now set to get the football back. Last time out, you remember their drives. Their kicker booted a long field goal. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Now Pickett. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
From the gun, here's Pickett. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. We call that a punt of yards officially. They will throw on first down with Burrow. They'll get this out to Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the 44, Burrow. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Pickett to throw on first down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Pickett now on first down. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. To the air on first down with Pickett. Rolling to his left. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Henry up the middle. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Giants who are out in front. Tom Brady, sharp as ever. He's got 2 touchdown passes. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. Sam Darnold, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Justin Herbert with a touchdown pass. On now to a check on the next-gen stats for the Raiders in that first half. And they were able to find some success running the football, which is something they'll need to continue to do in a close game like this one. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, here's a look at their numbers throwing the football in what was a very even first half. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. Think, Charles. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So the false start will back them up 5.
False start,
moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Here's Pickett. This is Ertz with it, right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Steps, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. But collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Or it could have gone for more.
Pickett. He's got this complete, finding Cook on the crossing route. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Inside handoff, Henry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Pickett sets up play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Randy Gregory in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a first down. It's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Devin Lloyd, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And right side, Henry's got it. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Play action. Pickett out to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So second and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him up the middle, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit, threw it on first down, then ran it on second down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important third down try?
Pickett now, third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Robert Woods from 6 yards away. And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, strength of that arm. That was ours. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
He'll get this one underneath to Camaro. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Burrow. Open man here is Conklin. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Pickett. Open man, there is Patterson. Takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
If your sympathies lie with the defense, you understand how tough it is for linebackers to run with a guy like this. He's going to slip out of the backfield and then work in the middle of the field. And sometimes those defenders get preoccupied with other people moving, and he finds open space and makes a nice play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot. And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So, here incrementally, but I think the way... After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. On the catch, it's Crowder. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. Convert, and that'll keep. Here's Burrow. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 30.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Bass is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3 with a starting field position like that. 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And a nice job there on specials. Limit him to inside the 15. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Pickett. That'll be complete to Cook. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, or when the offensive line has executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And some room to work. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Ertz has it left side. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 2nd and 10, Pickett. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed, It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Charger back in this football game. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow on third down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Again, 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run out of the gun with Moss. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
He was brought down by Hugh Gordon. Again, the yard. Brings up 3rd.
On third down, Burrow. He'll swing this out to Moss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes on the punt. They begin with Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Pickett will look to pass it. Quick slant here to Woods. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So a nice throw there. And, CD, I have to think you've been impressed with what you've seen thus far here in his debut.
You know me well. I have been impressed because what I've seen is him starting to understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays, they'll come with experience. But right now, we're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
Patterson hits right up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now play number 7 of this drive, and it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And he'll take field and down to 40. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
On second down, Kamara. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one caught by Crowder. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Burrow. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down for the Chargers. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. There's Charles Harris getting home for the sack.
It's a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Crowder now to return. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. Here's Burrow. Connecting with Renfro. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. On the move past the 40. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down to him.
Again to Henry. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. More from L.A. in a moment. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 5 from the 8. Henry up the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4.
That was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. Field goal of the game, able to knock it through. After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the Chargers now down on the scoreboard. 26 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Throwing, Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. Now, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Las Vegas, they begin the new year 1-0 as they come out victorious here.